Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and what a game. I can't believe my Warriors almost choked this game. They had as big of a 31-point lead in this game. Their offense and their defense just completely disappeared in the second half. Missed a lot of free throws, and that's the thing I'll complain about, is the free throws. They have to make their free throws. But their defense just really collapsed in the second half. Houston's offense really struggled in the first half. They scored 20 points in the first quarter, 23 in the second quarter, but they put up 37 in the third quarter and then 39 in the fourth quarter. Some missed free throws by the Warriors in the fourth quarter helped. Some turnovers. They were even up by 5 points with 20 seconds, and they still went to overtime. The Rockets gave the Warriors all they can handle now. I mean, you gotta give credit. First game of a tough road trip. The Rockets gave the Warriors all they can handle, but the Rockets' offense kind of just really went cold. They really went cold in overtime. Only scored 2 points. Warriors outscored them 8-2. Jonathan Kuminga was really big in overtime, and the Warriors ended up winning 127-121. Buddy Hield was the leading scorer in this game for the Warriors with 27 points. Tari Eason was really good for the Rockets. He had 27 points as well, 11-19. Buddy Hield was 9-14. It's just the defense, it felt like, was the free throws. 32 of 50, 64%. The Warriors really could put this game away with free throws. They were getting a lot of free throw chances. They really could have put this game away before. Like, you gotta make the free throws. And they gave up a lot of offensive rebounds. 18 offensive rebounds. They ran up a lot of rebounds. A lot of second chances. But luckily, they survived. And 3 2-pointers from Jonathan Kuminga. He had a spinning fade, a transition layup, and then a lefty layup over Jabari Smith. And so it was a nervous second half. Fourth quarter, they blew 31-point lead, but they survived. No Curry, then no Draymond in overtime. Defense played pretty well. And I think they didn't have Pajinski in overtime either, those 3 players. But hey, 5-1, but they can't do this shit again. The Warriors were close to resurrecting last season's demons, because sometimes they'd have a big lead and they'd end up choking and end up losing games. Kuminga really saved us in overtime. Moving forward, I think Kuminga better off the bench compared to starting. I really like what I saw from Kuminga though in overtime. But the free throws were just comical. They have to shoot free throws better. Dude, we had a 31-point lead at halftime to fighting for our lives in overtime. At least we won. I mean, it would have been bad if we lost. Felt last year they probably would have lost this game. But Pajinski was pretty awful for much of that debacle from that 31-point lead. But we blew a lead, still won at least. Buddy Hield was the leading scorer for the Warriors. He had 27 points, 2 assists, 7 rebounds, 9 of 14 shooting for Buddy Hield. He's been really big for this team. Having a really good start to this season. Kuminga 23 points, 6 rebounds. Just really big. Tonight he was 7-12 shooting. Yeah, I mean, the 4 turnovers weren't pretty, but 2 of 3 from 3 overall, 7-12 shooting, plus 18. He made some big shots in OT. Moody, 9 points, 2 assists. He took 2 shots, made both of them. Wiggins, 15 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, 3 for 9. He started off really good, but then he wasn't great for that. Made some free throws though, at least. Draymond, 14 points, 3 assists, 11 rebounds. Just a really bad turnover on that inbound. Threw the freaking ball away. Threw the damn ball away. And then he fouled and they tied the game. And the only points Houston Gaunt was Fred VanVleet. And Fred VanVleet wasn't good. Jalen Green wasn't good. He played 34 minutes and was 2 for 12. Like, yeah, if you're a Rockets fan, you're probably happy you showed fight. You come back from 31 points, but just to show that kind of performance in overtime wasn't great. I don't know why they didn't have Tari Eason in the game. He's like, did he use up all his energy or something? I don't know why he wasn't in the game. Trace Jackson Davis, 6 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds for him tonight, 3 for 3 shooting. Pajinski, 12 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, 5 for 11. I don't think he played in overtime. I think he took a hard fall, so I think he didn't play the rest of overtime. Kyle Anderson had 9 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. He had one of the other baskets in overtime. There's no stats, man, whatever. Looney, 7 points, 2 assists, 7 rebounds for Looney. 1 for 3, but he made, I think, 4 of his 6 free throws. Lindy Waters, 2 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound for Lindy Waters. And Gary Payton II, 3 points and 1 rebound for Gary Payton II, and was 1 for 2 shooting. So there's the stats for the Warriors. Overall, they shot 51% from the field, 46.9% from 3, 32 of 50, which is 64% from the free throw line. We're going to have to be better with that. We're going to have to make those free throws. So, they got to make free throws. Simple as that. They just have to make their free throws. Because they're going to have close games like this, and they have to make these free throws, put them away. But luckily, Kuminga went crazy in overtime to save us. Rockets out rebound on 49, 47, 18-9 on the offensive glass. Warriors had a lot of offensive rebounds for second chances. 26 makes on their 26 assists on their 40 makes. Rockets had 27 for their 44 makes. Both teams shared the basketball pretty well. Warriors 14 turnovers. They started to really get careless in the second half. They have 54 points in the paint. Hey, sometimes you'll have games like this. Just fortunately, they got the W in overtime, improved to 5-1. Rockets dropped to 3-3. Tari Eason was great, man. 27 points, 1 assist, 9 rebounds. I think he had like 4 or 5 steals. So you gotta give credit. To Tari Eason. That was probably the best game of his NBA career so far. He had 5 steals, 3 blocks. Gotta give credit to Tari Eason, man. He played a really, really good game. Amon Thompson was really good off the bench. 18 points, 4 assists, 11 rebounds, 8 for 15. He drove to the rim a lot, made a lot of tough shots. Reed Shepherd, 3 points, 1 assist, 1 for 2 shooting. Would like to see him play more, man. Whitmore, 4 points, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. Jock Landale had 3 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Aaron Holiday, 6 points, 4 assists, 2 for 4. He made 2 threes. Dylan Brooks, 7 points, 2 assists, 5 rebounds. Didn't shoot well, 3 for 9. Jalen Green, man, 7 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 2 for 13 for Jalen Green. He just couldn't get anything to go. He even drove to a nice reverse and left it short. Jalen Green was just simply awful. That was probably one of the worst overtimes I've watched. Or no, I think it was Tari Eason on the floor. Excuse me. I meant Şengün wasn't on the floor. Fred and him were combined 4 for 25, and Şengün for some reason was on the bench. Pendale face. But yeah, the Dubs stepped off the gas pedal in the third and fourth quarters. They just laid off the gas pedal. And the Rockets were crashing the boards, getting more open looks. VanVleet, 11 points, 5 assists, 3 rounds for VanVleet, but 2 for 12. He's been miserable to start this season, man. He got there only 2 points in overtime. Şengün, 14 points, 4 assists, 10 rebounds, 5 for 10. I don't know why he didn't play in overtime. Is there like a good explanation? Like, was he hurt or something? Minutes restriction? Like, I'm kind of confused there. If you're a Rockets fan, let me know. But I'm kind of confused why Sengun didn't play in overtime. Jabari Smith, 21.7 rebounds. He was good, 7 for 18. Made some big threes in this game. Any other stats here? Not really. But the Warriors get a 127-121 win. They blew a 31-point lead, which didn't like what I saw in the second half. Loved what I saw in the first half, but I didn't like what I saw in the second half. Just, they took their foot off the gas. Or just too aggressive defensively, leaving people open. The turnovers doing a little bit too much. But luckily, their defense stepped up in overtime, and John Kuminga made big shots when he needed it. Proved to 5-1. Their next game's on Monday against Washington, the second game of this 5-game road trip. So yeah, we'll see what happens, and until next time, I'm out. Peace.